appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh,
Okay, there we go. Sorry, a bit of technical difficulties right there. The camera wasn't connecting for a few seconds there. We're waiting for the controller to start up. That way I can show you guys some of the stuff. At least with the arches, you can see over here if I can turn the camera. I have this big one right here plugged in, so I'll show you guys that. But we're here to talk mostly about Xlights and what I'm doing with that currently. I didn't think this camera audio could go over HDMI because the way that the way connecting it in the instructions made it sound like you'd have to have it connected to a different cord to make it connect to audio, but it's doing really well right now. It says it's going through the camcorder audio. I believe it because otherwise it wouldn't be showing it is. So I'm gonna go over into Xlights here. I have this testing sequence here, right over here. And just make sure OBS is set up correctly one more time. Yup. Okay, great. I have it set the output to lights, although the controller's not actually completely started yet. It should connect in just a second. There it goes. Alright. It should be able now if I output. I just have this like color stuff. Just see what happens when I play it. It cycles through this. There's the it makes my face look so colorful. It should be set to repeat. Let me just set to repeat real quick. While I show you guys something, if it'll let me. There we go. So you guys can see over here. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what happened. I had to switch over to this. For some reason, the camera just went to testing mode. That's weird. I never had to do that after it goes idle like that. I think there's a way to turn it off, but it should be good for now as long as I double. That's weird. I never had to do that after it goes idle like that. I think there's a way to turn it off, but it should be good for now as long as I double check it. Sorry, that probably sounded weird. It was going through the camcorder and the computer at the same time. That probably sounded really weird. Anyway, like I was saying, here's the arch here. I can't really zoom out, so I'll try and move this so you guys can see it a little bit better. Right there. The one behind it isn't on. I don't know if you guys can see right there. It's not on. But that's because I don't have it set to be on right now. So, I just want to show you guys we have that connected. I'm going to stop it now, though. Just because it's getting a little bit annoying. I've never streamed before, at least not on a public stream like this, so camera right there. I also have the computer camera, although that's not really the best. I don't know why it's frozen on that specific frame. It shouldn't be. It's a little bit weird. But Alright, I'm back. So, here's the controller. As you guys can see, I'm going to angle this just slightly more. It's so great. I can look over here at OBS and actually see, because this image is way bigger to look at. Anyway, my foot's in a fiction. It doesn't really matter, but... Oh, if you guys can see it, this kind of looks like a hot mess. I'm going to zoom in on the main part of it a little bit here just so you guys can see. Kind of looks like a little bit of a hot mess right now. So we got the Culp K8-B. If you guys didn't know, if you guys don't watch my channel, I'm seeing this for the first time. This is the Culp K8-B. I have it hooked up to the computer over Ethernet. That way it has internet to the computer. So technically it does have internet. I can control it on like my phone right now if I wanted to, because it's going over the internet from my computer that my computer's connected to. But I just have it hooked up to here to my computer because it's easier than having to take it and hook it up to the router. This white Ethernet cable here, it's kind of a mess back here, right here, as you guys can see. This is the differential receiver controller. I don't know if I think it's receiver. And so these are all ports right here. All these little itty bitty green things. Not ports. Those are all the pigtails right there. And I would zoom. The reason these are all unplugged is because I had to take this piece out, this big white piece right there, this piece, to plug this gray thing right here into my 12-volt power supply to convert it to 5 volts so it would work with the 5-volt strands I have for the Mega Tree. And we're going to talk about that for a minute here. But basically what happened is I bought these pixels. Let me just grab them. These ones right here from Xlights, right? And so it's kind of an interesting story. I didn't even mess with these, so I don't know how they stopped working. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Some of these just don't work correctly, so let me give you an example. I'm going to take one of the working ones and put it in the line first. That way you guys can see what it looks like. I am going to actually move this because I don't think it's currently plugged in. That way I can put this here. I'm just going to put this into the testing mode that's on the differential controller just so you guys can see. Plug that in. I don't really need to close it shut, but I'm going to anyway. Testing mode. So this is what the normal testing mode looks like that. Jeez, that's kind of bright. Sorry about that. It makes everything around it look dark. And then if I plug in, say, one of these strands, which is one of the broken strands, there it is. This is one of the ones that's not working correctly. I plug this in. And I know you guys can't really see it. There you go. Now you can see it as the colors change. I'm going to try and lift this up here so you guys can see. But basically, if you look at this closely, we have white pixels where some of them, like these ones here, are changing color and not working. Then we have a few other strands like that. And for some reason they're green when they're not in testing mode. Like those change color. Every time I plug them in, they're a different color, even when they're off. So that one's white. That one's always been white. It doesn't change. And this one I think is greenish. No, okay. This is a good example of the other kind I was talking about. This kind just doesn't work. And I bought these, and two or three of the strands aren't working. I'm like, oh shoot. And then I plugged them in the next day to try and like take pictures to send an email to Xlights, which is really annoying when I order pixels right before their office closes. And thankfully somebody got back to me even though their office was closed. He tried to help me troubleshoot it. I'm like, alright, did that. Never got back to me after I sent that last email. And it was kind of just made me a little bit mad. And I emailed the office because it's supposedly reopened now. And they still haven't got back to me. And so I just sent them a follow-up email. So here's another example of the white with the ones that change color. So you can see there on the end. Now, over time, two more strands that I didn't plug in, they were sitting in the box, plugged them in, Well, I plugged them in once and they were working, but they were just like not working correctly, like they were that weird white. And I plugged them in again to test them. They just stopped working entirely. And I don't know. It wasn't something I did. I don't believe. I am gonna actually stop this now because it's getting kind of annoying. Hello? It doesn't want to stop. It's there we go. I forgot I have to let go when the light blinks at me. But basically, it's just kind of annoying. And I was trying to get them to get back to me so I could actually send these back before the 30-day period ends and get new ones. Because I still even kept them in the original thing, if you can see here. The two working strands I do have over on the shelf, that one and this one here. And if you guys want to see, let me just get this set up real quick. Alright, over here, oops, I have a random auxiliary cord here, first of all, but over here, let me find it real quick, it's somewhere in the trash can. Luckily the trash can is literally mostly paper. And a random there's another bag in here for some reason, I don't really know what that's about. Aha. This is quite an interesting story right here. This little box right here. This thing. So, I'm actually going to grab the piece and show you exactly what I did to this. Then we'll get to the Xlights stuff. I know this is taking me a while to explain. This is why I did a live stream and not a video for this. Now, I think I've already mentioned this in videos. My last video I made, I actually mentioned this problem and what I do with this. So if you've seen that, then you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, considering nobody's even watching the stream, I'm basically talking to myself. Anyway, these wires, these three wires right here, you could probably be like, oh yeah, ground, negative, positive, or ground, neutral, whatever you want to call them. And I forgot how to plug these into here. Before you say, well, why didn't you ask? I did. And my dad even told me, because I assumed green is ground, black is negative, white is positive. Actually, in terms of like the shapes on here. So I went, boom, 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 and put it in correctly, right? But even though he said that, and I thought, okay, white's positive, black's negative, that's simple enough to remember. I switched the white and black around. It is a DC power supply. It's not meant for current going in the opposite direction. AC power supplies can handle that better because they're made for that. But this, no. So this was actually, I was in my closet. I had this on the floor. I'm like, please don't explode, please don't explode. Plugged it in. I wish I would have recorded it. And basically I just heard tss, and saw smoke coming up. So I immediately unplugged it. And it smelled really bad like smoke. And I was looking to see other capacitors, you know, whatnot, but I couldn't remember how it looks before. I don't know if I can really show you guys this, because I don't know if you guys can really see it. I'm going to try and show it to you guys. But, basically, if you look on here, let the camera focus. In here, right, is that capacitor right there. There's that little brown thing sticking out of it that wasn't there before. Right there. So I'm pretty sure it's like a safety mechanism or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But basically I just ruined the power supply. But luckily I had bought that converter in the same package. So that was a bit of a downside of my day, was having to deal with that. But that's okay. I wonder if I turn... Okay, good. the display flips itself, and it was flipped upside down because it thought it was turned, but luckily the stream should look the same. But that's why this goes in the trash. Now I don't actually know if I'm supposed to throw these in the trash, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Actually, before this actually gets thrown away, I'll probably ask my dad about it, but for now, it's staying in the trash can. Along with the other random papers I have for some reason. Anyway, we're gonna go back over here then. Flip you back around. Doom. Come on my desk, it's a mess. My desk is literally a mess right now because my school stuff's on it. I have some games on it from camp I still haven't put away. My hair looks greasy. That's because I took a shower. Anyway, it's also really long. My gosh, I just happened to turn around and see that. All right, I think it's time to get into some of the Xlights stuff. If you're wondering, if you're wondering how I'm doing this, it's actually because my dad bought. Let me show you guys here. Ooh, I should probably not turn the camera that way. There we go. The HDMI was being pulled on. I'm like, please don't unplug. Anyway, if you guys can't see here, this little black thing. My dad bought this. It's a Cam Link 4K. We got this so we could set up the iMac, and I think I had a video recorded about it and I deleted it. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up real quick and I'll show you guys what I mean. And it's in my Google Photos somewhere. Taking forever to load, of course. For some reason. I usually turn off the Wi-Fi and it somehow loads faster. Which is weird considering our internet is supposed to be faster. Let me just find this real quick. I might have deleted it all yesterday. I sure hope not. That's all old. There's 4th of July stuff. Okay, it should be after that. I don't know why all my deleted stuff is not in folders. Like it should be. I don't know where it's at. It's literally me standing in the front room. That might be more recently deleted. No, that's old. That's new. I can't really find it right now. Point is, it was a thing. We bought this to test out this camera with the computer just to make sure the computer was working for streaming, since at our current church, and you may have noticed if you watch my other channel, when I say my church, I never actually say the name unless it's an old church we used to go to. That's just for security reasons. Basically, our new church, I'm helping get their iMac set up that they haven't used, that they're going to use for streaming in lower third lyrics on their streams. And I know how to get that set up, so that's what I did with the past few days. Alright, now we're going to get into the actual... loading. Loads fine there. Sorry, I was just talking about how it doesn't see the cameras on. I probably cut out there. I just realized the microphone was off. Anyway. So, sorry if why I don't know why that's like that. Give me just a second. Bring this over here. Hello, camera. Ah, yes, I know you guys can still hear me. I just put that up so you didn't have to see all around my room, because it's kind of a mess right now. yes, I have cleaned it up, but still a mess, regardless. Anyway, why is my computer charger wrapped around? Okay. Okay, great. Alright, that's all set up. I'm just gonna sit down instead of sitting on my knees now. Now we're gonna go into Xlights here. Your stream's current. Look at this. Look what this says. Your stream's current bitrate is whatever that is. Yeah. I don't really care. Stream quality good. Okay, you know what? That's better than nothing. And I feel so bad when I make you guys listen to two audio sources at once because you probably sound bad. Apple Watch is still in your cart. Amazon.com. Yes, I know. I want to get an Apple Watch if you guys didn't know. I also want to get a Mac. I have like a whole list of things I want but don't need. But I feel like the main thing that would benefit me the most is getting an Apple Watch. Like, I don't need a new phone. Works fine. But getting an Apple Watch would be nice. Now, the only reason I say I want a new phone is because, like, oh, there's the Dynamic Island. That would be so cool. The new Apple Intelligence stuff in Siri, all that. The better cameras in the Pro. And the LiDAR and all that. I don't think I'd actually use that as much as I think. And that's $1,000 phone for the Pro model. The Mac I want to get is like $2,000. I think that's the next thing I want to get. I think I'm going to ask for like an Apple Watch for my birthday and then start saving for a Mac. Because although we have this computer right here that you guys can see, it is slowly not working as well. Now it's working well right now, but if I like tried a game for Minecraft, it would not have a fun time. What is this? Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding. I don't care. Like, what is it? Yeah, now you guys can hear me. Just so you get the bad microphone. It should load correctly. Yeah, now I go back to computer. It should load fairly fast. Maybe. It might have a latency to it. Definitely has a latency. I set it to latency low, but I mean, why do you mean it's not live? We'll go to a live view then. There we go. Okay. That's working fine. Anyway, into Xlights we go. So as you've already seen this. Geez, I forgot it was still connected. But I'm gonna make sure my audio is connected. The stream look good, that's all I really care about. I'm gonna check real quick. At once. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if that is weird. I don't know if it actually sounds weird or not, but if it does, I'm sorry. If I had like tons of money to spare, I would buy a stream deck, but I would only ever use it for this, and I don't stream that often. YouTube's updating the terms of service. You can only stream when you're 16, and even though I'll turn 16 November 20th. I can stream then on my birthday, but I can't really stream till then. So as soon as they update that, I won't be able to stream. That's why I'm doing it today. Because making boring videos isn't fun. Streaming is sort of like to make it boring and also make it fun at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the desktop audio here. I have no idea if the song is going to get me a copyright strike, but quick. I keep calling it a preset even though it's not a preset. Now, I would have 2 monitors usually to do this, so it makes it easier to load, but I don't right now. Oh, please don't crash on me right now, Xlights. Make sure I don't have 2 microphones on. Hello? There we go. Okay, we're good. Desktop audio's on too. Xlights, don't crash, please. Yes. Okay, great. Now, this is a sequence I was working on for fun, and I was actually mainly working on getting it with the moving heads. So, I've explained it before. I'm going to explain it again. Everything you see here is what I want to slowly upgrade to. The moving heads, those will be for a while away. All these little lights, the garden, or not garden, outline, all those will be forever away. The arches are what I have now. This is what I'm doing this year, although it will probably be slightly smaller than that because, just to make it easier. I already have the Tune 2 sign. I'll probably do the garage outlines or the yard outlines, something like that next year. I'm not quite sure. Leading all up to this entire outline. But since I want to do that entire outline in the future, I want to be able to use old sequences with the current outline. So that's why I'm doing the whole thing in advance. Now, obviously, I try and work on the sequence I'm doing for Christmas. I will work on those first, and then I will do the props that I have, like, that I'm doing that year. I will make those props with the effects first before I do everything else. But when I get bored, I just do everything else. We're going to watch this, and you guys can sort of see. I wouldn't say this song isn't really, like, super inappropriate, like the curse words are taken out, but they're, just so you guys know, if you're watching this with your kids, there are curse words, they are taken out or, like, muted. But there are a few, like, little things that are a little weird in this song. And like I said, I'm not going to do this ever for a light show. This is just what I did for testing. It's the song. I like the beat of it. The lyrics are a little iffy. Like, I don't like the way it's... But the beat is nice. And it was an easy song to make a video to test this Matrix out when I get it in a few years. So, the reason that it's sort of a doom, 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 it does that is because I extended it to try and make it line up better, and then I'll have to go through and fix that, but... And that's all I have for right now. I did mute the audio, although I don't know if that actually works. I'm going to double check. Okay, so it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't mute it. So sorry about that, but I'll do better at that next time. Now that I know that I did. Luckily, I did manage to say it beforehand. I usually won't do something like that in a light show or like do it on live streams much. Luckily, it doesn't have that many bad words. Like I said, this is like my testing stuff that I do. Like, if it's a cool song that I know I can do a lot of effects to, even if it's a song I'm not gonna do during the light show, I will still do it to like test it out. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch the sequence real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the sequence real quick. Okay, so I actually have no idea if I've done stuff with this sequence. It's frozen again. Great. There we go. Don't worry, I fixed it. Ooh, it hurts my leg sitting like this. I would have sat in a chair and connected to the monitor and stuff, but I have stuff on my desk and it's just easier to access everything right here on the ground. Okay. I have one effect. Okay. You know, that's fine. I guess we'll watch it. I think I did this like a month or two ago. I use Adobe Premiere and I make some videos for the songs and I just export them and then put them in here. And this matrix is not like a 1080p matrix or anything by any means. And so basically, oh, it's messed up. It's okay, that's what rendering's for. And yeah. But when I make it myself, I make the lyrics like fit the whole thing, and you can see it perfectly clearly. Like this is this picture is taken from across the driveway where our house actually is. So like you can see here, you would still be able to see that. Obviously, the houses won't look that big when you're across the driveway. This was a panoramic photo, and so I just literally went straight across, take it, and that's why it kind of looks bigger here and gets skinnier here. So it's not exactly accurate, but accurate enough to where I can do what I need to do. Alright, let's see what this is. And so, now I've showed you guys those two. I have another one I'm working on for Christmas, and I might show you guys that in a minute. But I'm actually going to show you guys what my process is for working on stuff like this. So I actually just thought of something that would be cool to add. I'm going to turn down the audio, that way it's not as loud for you guys. Where is it? Right here. I'm going to find this. And I forgot one thing I will say. When I first put these... What? Oh, there it goes. When I first put these in, to Xlights, for some reason it wouldn't load correctly. So, I'll show you what I mean by that. So, gee, what is happening? There it goes. Basically, it wouldn't let me select, like, these three right here were blanked out like those are. And I had to do each individual one. It was so annoying. And I found out it's because in my layout tab, I didn't have it set as moving head 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So I fixed that and now it works. What do you mean a render buffer was created? I didn't adjust anything. Be quiet. I don't have to listen to you. So I'm going to set this effect before so it has time for moving heads to spin around. And I'm going to adjust this to go up. And then I'm going to... Oh, oops. It's a little laggy right now. I think it's just because I'm streaming. The stream is still going strong. That's what really matters because it used to not want to work well. I'm going to set that to that. I'm going to scroll down if it'll let me. It's not even letting me scroll down. Wow, okay. I see how it is. You guys can sort of see here though, it adjusts there. I'm going to adjust this out a little bit and pull it forward that way. It doesn't reset before I want the... Okay, why won't it let me scroll down? This is now being weird. I'm going to save this real quick. Maybe it's because it needs to be rendered. I doubt it, but we'll try it anyway. Not responding. Great. Okay, this is when we wait. Can you guys even still see me if I'm in the corner here? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. It's still on a like rectangle aspect ratio for you guys. 16 by 9 or 9 by 16, something like that. It'll take a minute because the video file. Yeah. I only rendered it in 1080, so it shouldn't take that long. When I actually tried to make the Matrix 1080, it was so like laggy. It would almost crash the computer, and it's way better now. It's still apparently, it will, every now and then will say like not responding for a few seconds. It's taking longer, I think, just because the stream is going, but it would take like twice as long when it was like this, and half the time it would even crash when I had it at 1080. Another reason why I want to get a Mac, so everything loads better. Also, Adobe Premiere apparently works better on Mac. So, we have that effect there. See if it'll let me scroll down there. It doesn't. Okay. I don't know where my mouse went, but I'm not going to go find it right now. I can go here and here. And, oh, it didn't want to do... Oh, so it'll let me scroll in on that, but not the effects down here. Okay, I see how it is. There it is. Oh. Oh, no, oh, what? Hello? It's still going. I only adjusted it a slight bit. Okay, don't be dramatic there, Xlights. And then I can do like fan pan and stuff like that. There we go. I can do like fan pan. Oh, that's across each other. So we're actually gonna go that way. By the time it got there, okay, that might be a little bit much. Fan tilt, what does that do? Oh, that adjusts the tilt you can have. Okay, so that adjusted it way more than I thought. I thought it would do it from like the middle down, like here and then here, but that it's kind of funny to see the way Xlights does stuff. Alright, I'm going to zoom this back out if it'll load. Quit getting bigger. Get smaller and then load the thingamabob. I can't speak. I mean, I can't, but not well, apparently. Why is it just getting bigger? It's literally just getting bigger. This is so entertaining. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. I don't care. Looks smooth to me. It's good enough. Okie dokie. It still didn't load. Okay. Let me just drag it out to... I'm half tempted to restart this thing. Not the stream, but Xlights. Like, close the app and reopen it. If this was a Mac, it would probably work fine. Not saying Windows isn't good. Windows is great, but with this being an iPhone, my dad's has an iPad and an iPhone. My mom's next phone, my dad will probably try and convince her to get an iPhone. My dad, we have one Apple TV, and that's in the main room. My dad wants to start switching over to Apple, although they're expensive. They're great. Also, you don't need external software like you would on an Android to control everything. You can control each individual app time. You can control what it can access, like AirPlay, CarPlay, stuff like that, and disable it. It gives you accurate screen time readings. You can, anyway, my point is, Apple's screen time is very good. That's the reason my dad got an iPhone, I'm pretty sure. Well, he already had an iPad, so he could just do all of it from his iPad. Now he has a Mac, and it's even better. I need to stop talking. We need to get back to this. Okay, this button. Okay, I'm done trying to deal with that because it's just making it bigger. I should be. What is happening right now? Alright. Fan tilt. This should reset it, right? No, it's not. Okay, that didn't reset it. Put it back to normal. I don't know what normal is. K to the second letter. K to the second letter. K to the second letter. Okay, this is getting kind of annoying, so I can't really fix it. I literally am going to lay on the floor because I need this to load. I better pull my pants down. No. Alrighty. Anyway, I was going to show what I'm doing with moving heads, but it's kind of hard to do right now. Anyway. Oh, now it just resets itself. I see. So then I can like drag an effect here. And like, oh, now it shows. So when I do each individual one, it shows up here. When I do all 4 of them, it doesn't like to show up, and I can't figure out why. But it doesn't really bug me that much, just slightly annoying. 15. No, sorry, 30. Good enough. I don't want it to like strobe, because apparently strobing is frowned upon. Especially like, with moving heads in the sky, but I looked it up. I said, what colors are like legal to shine to the sky? Because like you don't know if there's planes there, and if they're playing a show, there's like you didn't do it on purpose. Like it just goes based off of what it's. Anyway, I looked at what colors are legal. It's like anything as long as you don't do a strobe. Now I can still do a strobe. I just don't want to like do something super crazy. Move this over slightly. Now I could slow. The funny thing is with audio, it's so funny to see when I slow slip down. Anyway. Now, I don't really have much time to work on Xlights stuff, like, to work on a sequence with you guys, because I just don't have time for that. I only have, like, another 10 minutes-ish, but that's just what... Anyway. And it's... All I did was save it. What do you mean it's gonna crash? Don't crash on me, please. Why is this not... Uh-oh. Okay. Just disconnected. I don't know if you guys heard what I just said. Reconnection successful. Okay. Just disconnected. I don't know if you guys heard what I just said. I really hope the stream didn't end. The internet is so bad right now, it's like barely sending data. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see why it's so slow. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's better now. Okay, we're good. I don't know what just happened. If you guys didn't hear what I said, because it's super, like, glitchy or not connected, whatever. Basically, I said we're gonna go through the sequence that we did a minute ago. That was slightly inappropriate, and we're gonna play it on 1.5 times speed and see how funny it is. Now, the internet's perfectly fine now. I don't know what the deal was there. If it's done that every time, and I haven't noticed, I'm sorry. This is gonna be fun. Now, this is a popular, like, YouTube short song, so you might know it. Okay, my friend literally okay, I just realized that was on OBS the whole time, but that's fine because the only thing showing was the video. Anyway, my friend just messaged me right as I was doing this live stream. Does Halo Infinite work on your newer laptop, or does the light show stuff and Minecraft take up too much storage? I'm gonna say, it's not either, but the storage is full because I can't reset the computer because my dad has apps he may need still if his Mac can't run them correctly. Alright, that was fun. Now the one thing where I did mute it, it was bleeped out too, but I probably should have removed the part where she said 6 and 7 because it's kind of inappropriate to talk about what she was saying. But he responded with "oh." Anyway, before I actually get him on stream. He's just not gonna answer me. Okay, I'm gonna. Gabe answer, I want to show you something. I'm just gonna call him again. What did he send me? I don't even. He sent me a. He's working on some homework or something. He said, send me a picture. Or a video. I can't, or you won't understand. It'll take less than 3 minutes. When parents leave, I will answer they're leaving soon. Okay. Shove them out the door. JK. Right, I said JK and sent it and it autocorrected to hi. How does it autocorrect JK? And then I spelled it again and it was fine. Okay, I said shove them out the door and it's red. He didn't read the message where I said JK. Oh yeah, he did, okay. He said, oh. Too late. Too late? Really, Gabe? Wow. Gabe is so funny. And he will be in one of my videos on... I don't know if his face will be in it too. He will be... Oh, I'm not gonna say that on YouTube. He says it jokingly, but I'm not gonna say it just because I don't want to... Most people would say it so they don't get demonetized, but that's... He didn't say anything bad. He's just... After that message, he said, "In my pants make me dance and I go crazy, ooh." He's singing the Ants in My Pants lyrics. That song. Yeah. There we go. I don't know why it does that every now and then. He didn't answer. Really? They're still here. I'm gonna say, you said you shoved them out the door. It's funny, because these Xlights streams can really go anywhere. And it's going here. I said you shoved them out the door. He read it and started typing and then stopped typing. He said, huh? I said... no, he doesn't understand. I said, shove them out the door, then JK. But you said, too late, meaning you already did. You guys get to just see... Look at my this way my like side is like curving weirdly. Anyway. This is such a fun stream. I'm gonna zoom in on my face. What did you send me a screenshot of? What? Wait. What did I... Wait, how did... He sent me a screenshot. The reason he doesn't understand is because he never... Okay, so the text goes, my parents will leave. I will answer there soon. This is him speaking, by the way. And I said, okay, shove them out the door, JK. And then I said, you shove them out the door. And he said, huh, and I explained it to him. None of the other messages that I just said that went through were his. The answer to my pants conversation is even on there. What? He said, are you okay? Never mind, you aren't. Is he okay? Is he okay? What? That doesn't even make sense. Half of his messages just don't show. Even the ants in your pants message you sent doesn't show. This turned into going from Xlights to a horror mod, basically. I can't see chat for some reason. Bro, my hair looks so crazy. Even the answer pants message you sent doesn't show. He said, huh. You didn't send that? I'm gonna go back into the text thread and... I'm gonna save this to photos and then I'm gonna share it with him. Send what? He said. I'm gonna send him the screenshot and see how he reacts. I sent him the screenshot of the text thread. Why did Gabe just send me a SpongeBob SquarePants theme song? He said, what the? Oh, he's calling me now. Bro, I was just on a FaceTime with him. My phone literally just... Okay, it's back. Okay, we're good. My phone, like, just went blank and started loading. It turned my camera off, too. Okay, great. Okay. So you didn't send those messages?
I did. I was hoping you were stupid enough to fall for it, and you kind of were.
If you were watching the stream, you would have seen my reaction, bro. I was reacting to it all in real time. I'm not even joking. I'm literally streaming. Not even joking. like literally live streaming. Working on my light stuff as you sent me that message live on stream.
And like my pants making dance not go crazy.
Yes, that message. Don't say anything too weird because I don't want to get in trouble.
I try to filter my brain to not do that.
It's like he doesn't say stuff on purpose. He says it jokingly. Yes, you know how I know because I do it too.
Mom and Dad are leaving right now, and the dogs are terrified.
Of you? Yeah, they should be.
No, they're terrified that they're leaving.
Oh, okay.
They think they're like leaving for 10 years.
Why would they leave for 10 years?
Exactly.
Here, I'm gonna hold the phone up to the. Here, hold on. That's not the right thing. The right thing. Oh my gosh. I can't get. I'm gonna turn this, like, vertical real quick. Hold up. We going vertical, baby. That sounded weird. Anyway. I gotta make this a vertical camera, and then I can show you on the stream. Alright, camera's vertical now. I just gotta switch the video.
Vinica?
The Vitica, yeah, totally.
That's what she said. Back up, demon.
What are you saying?
My brother's at the doorway.
Alright, there. Okay. Alright, now you guys can see him. I'm gonna turn the volume up so... What? I just turned the phone off. There we go.
No.
What happened?
My brains.
What do you do?
Grayson's sitting room with a baseball bat.
What? Why?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's Grayson. What do you expect?
Hold on, Grayson, let me show you something. Hold on, get in my room and then I'll show you in a second. Okay, seriously, get up.
What you gonna show me, bruh? Gah.
What are you doing?
I don't even know anymore.
You don't know.
Say hi to the stream.
Hello. Oh crap, Grayson's coming to speak.
No one's watched it since I've started, and I started like almost an hour ago. Correct. Yeah, I started over an hour ago.
Get out of my swamp.
You got a swamp?
This monkey's trying to break into it. I don't got the leg strength for this.
You know,
and you have a baseball bat.
If you say monkey with no contacts, that can be considered racist, right?
Where is it?
We say it because it's like a thing that we call each other, not in a racist way, but it's like somebody named the group chat that, and then it's become like a thing ever since. We don't mean it in a racist way whatsoever.
Or at least I hope we don't mean it.
I don't. Do you?
Are you concerned?
Yes.
Why do you have so many subscriptions?
For what?
We use our mom's like account, but she has YouTube Premium, and we have like 10,000 subscriptions since we all share it. It goes from Michael Jackson to Meme Planet.
What?
Exactly. I'm trying to find the stream.
Well, I would send it to you, but I actually have to end the stream here because my parents got home, and I have to go like help them get stuff out of the car. But I will see you guys in the next stream or video, whatever that is. Have a good day, guys. I'll show you guys more next time. I didn't really have much else other than that anyway, so that's pretty much it for today. See you guys next time.